Good morning, everyone. We are from Budi Mulia II International Senior High School in Indonesia. First of all, we would like to thank you for the opportunity that we can present our research today. We are so proud to represent our school at the Australian Science and Mathematics School International Science Fair. Before we move on to our topic, let us first introduce ourselves. My name is Alvin Buditama.
My name is Leticia Octaviansa. And my name is Neisha Rihana.
Our presentation is entitled Potential Antibacterial Activity of Pineapple Ananas Comosus core.
So, before we start, here's a brief research outline of what we'll explain. We'll begin with some background to give context of our study, followed by our objective, methods, then result and discussion. Lastly, we'll wrap things up with our conclusions, recommendations, and references we use. Next. Every year, millions of small wounds, a tiny cut, are ignored. Nothing serious until bacteria step in. Now we're exploring if the answer could come from something we usually throw away like pineapple core. We combine it with another natural ally like SCOBY kombucha that works hand in hand with bromelain enzyme, an eco-friendly way to fight infection and help wounds heal. According to data of the Indonesian Ministry of Health 2018, the total injury prevalence in Indonesia reached 8.2%. Open wounds, especially cuts, carry a high risk of infection if left untreated. On your right side of graph is the proportion of antibiotic use in Indonesia. As you can see on the screen, 41% of people often get antibiotics without doctor's prescription. This is concerning because the misuse of antibiotics can lead to the risk of antibiotics resistance. Next. Because of this problem, that is why we chose to focus on our two main ingredients, pineapple core and SCOBY kombucha, because pineapple core contains bromelain enzyme, which is a protease enzyme that has anti-inflammatory built in it, while SCOBY kombucha contains polyphenols and organic acid that is contributing to antibacterial activity. Moving on to our objective, we have two main ones, as you can see on the screen. Next.
And for the methods in our research, we divided our methods into three main steps: sample extraction, antibacterial activity testing, and lastly, data analysis. And for the materials and tools used in our research. And for the sample extraction step, our two main ingredients, SCOBY kombucha and pineapple core, was extracted using these extraction steps.
For our sample preparation, we tested our two main samples, SCOBY kombucha and pineapple core. Each was prepared at two different concentrations, 100% and 50%. We also tested the combination of these two ingredients in different ratios, 1 to 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 1, 1 to 2, and 2 to 1, where the first number represents SCOBY kombucha and the second number represents pineapple core. Next. For comparison, we used positive controls chloramphenicol 20 micrograms for Staphylococcus aureus and ciprofloxacin 5 micrograms for Pseudomonas aeruginosa. As the negative control, we used sterile water for injection. Here is the method we use to test the antibacterial activity.
And for the last step in our methods is data analysis. So the bacterial growth was observed for each treatment, and then the diameters of the inhibition zone was measured using a vernier caliper.
Right now we're seeing the antibacterial as a result using single extract sample. As we can see from the clear zone, the SCOBY sample produce larger inhibition zone than the pineapple core sample, whether it's in aureus or aeruginosa plate. Next. And here's the bar graph. The K50% has weak and intermediate activity, while K100% have intermediate and strong activity. Next. And here's the antibacterial as a result using combination ratio samples. As we can see, the K2 to N1 has the largest inhibition zone compared to other combination samples. This suggesting that the higher proportion of SCOBY might increase the antibacterial effect. And here is the bar graph. As you can see, the K1 to N0 is the largest inhibition zone compared to other ratios. It has intermediate activity on aureus and has strong activity on aeruginosa. The larger inhibition zone in aeruginosa is likely because the SCOBY's acidic pH makes the bacteria grow harder compared to aureus that has a thicker peptidoglycan layer. Next. And here's the conclusion from our experiment. The first one is the SCOBY from black tea kombucha has potential antibacterial effect, while the
Any questions? Yeah, so like how
the